I'm not fucking done. She fucking dead.
Hi Stans, my name is Stan. Welcome to the World of Extra. So as you guys know, I post my food on Instagram quite a lot. If you guys haven't followed my Instagram, you guys should. I think one of my most highly requested videos is, Stan, can you please make a what I eat in Japan video? So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. The other day, I posted a picture of me eating raw egg, and a lot of people were very shocked. So today I'm gonna eat like a Japanese person for 24 hours, which is basically me just eating what I eat, because I'm Japanese. Why did that make me sound like one of those bitches in high school who's like 1/8 Japanese and is always like,
I'm really in touch with my Japanese side.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna show you a few different kinds of, fuck this. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. You guys might be, you know, grossed out and disgusted. This is my outfit of the day today. Does my ass look fat as fuck? Yes, it does look fat. Fucking ass is thin. I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me throughout my errands today as well. Today I'm finally getting my vaccine, and at night I have a voguing dance class. I fucking love hanging out with you guys. First of all, let's go to the supermarket. It's currently 9:50 a.m. Today's Thursday. Last night I slept at about 1 because I uploaded a new video, and you guys know I always try to reply to as many comments as possible. And this morning I skipped gym. Oh my god, Stan, you skipped gym. Bitch, calm the fuck down. Like I said, I have a voguing dance class at night, and I don't want to be exercising too much because I'm not trying to be skinny, I'm trying to gain weight. So if I, you know, exercise too much and use up too much calories, then I'm gonna be skinny as fuck! So this is what we have come to, this Japanese summer humidity, except it's gloomy as fuck. Like, what is the point? If it's hot as fuck without sunlight, then what is the point of summer? I forgot to make rice last night, so in Japan, you can literally get anything from 7-Eleven. Rice, drink, food, toilet paper, a charger, iTunes gift cards, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Now, while that's cooking, let me prepare my food. So a Japanese breakfast is basically getting a lot of little things and eating it with rice. First, let me prepare my shirasu. Shirasu are little fish bitches. Let me show you these. She's a little bit scary maybe to foreigners, but you know, I'm a bad bitch, so I eat anything. Literally just take a little bit of this. I decided I'm gonna name this egg Bitch. Usually I would cook my own little egg, but I'm saving my cooking skills for tonight. Yummy. She's ready. And then I will just take my natto. You guys might be shook when the raw egg comes out. I've eaten natto a lot of times in my videos. Natto is fermented soybeans. It comes with this little sauce, and you literally just squirt the fuck out of it. And then there's also like karashi, which is almost like mustard, and you just squeeze the shit out of that too. Give her a little bit of a flick of the wrist moment. Just really just get in there until it turns into a very questionable white substance. And you literally just like do this,
Clown.
Let's pretend that didn't happen. A lot of people ask me if natto smells bad. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna take the rice and pretend like we cooked it ourselves by transferring it to this rice bowl. You guys know our bestie from my last video, umeboshi. This is crack to me. So yes, as you guys see, that's what it looks like. I'm not Gordon Ramsay, I'm Japanese, so I'm more like Gordon Miyamoto. Now this is when it gets crazy for you white bitches. We are going to crack this egg into a bowl. 2 shots of vodka. Literally just raw egg with soy sauce. And then we are going to take this long, thick, hard 8 inches A Japanese breakfast is never complete without soup. For my soup, okay, I can make it myself, you know, boil some water. Fuck that. Japanese people usually use these instant miso soup. This one is shijimi and this one is asari. Asari is shell, shijimi is shell. Bitch, both of them are shell. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go with... Let me not pretend that I know the difference. Let me just pick one. This one. You guys might be thinking, oh my god, you have so many bowls. Duh, I'm Japanese. There's a certain type of bowl for each food. This one is rice bowl. It looks like this. This shape is a rice bowl. You can't put soup in this. If you put soup, Japanese people are gonna yell at you and you're gonna die. I also got some fermented radish pickles. It looks like your average... You're not invited, who are you? Usually Japanese people would slice this with a knife, but because I'm only half Japanese, I will only do, you know, half the effort. So I will use a scissor. Now that my hot water is done, let me just put some into my soup, just like this. Ooh. Ooh, I love to live dangerously. And finally, for my drink, Japanese people usually use these very inefficient cups. And again, half the effort. I'm not gonna make my own tea. I'll just pour it into this fucking glass. And that is how you prepare a Japanese breakfast.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same.
Okay, besties, we're ready to eat. Usually Japanese people drink a little bit of the soup first to, you know, lubricate the throat, make it easier for people to swallow. It's always easy for me to swallow. But as you guys know, there's more hags in Japan. I shouldn't say that. As you guys know, there's more old people in Japan than young people, so it's very important to, you know, lubricate throats, because, you know, next thing you know. And now that your chopsticks are lubricated too, the rice won't stick to your chopstick. Anyway, a lot of you guys might be thinking, Stan, what are you gonna do with the raw egg? Are you gonna slurp it up? Bitch, I slurp a lot of things, but I'm not fucking crazy. So in Japan, we have this thing called TKG. She sounds a little bit cringy as fuck. Tamago kake gohan. Ooh, raw egg. Stan, don't put that in your mouth. Oh no. We are going to put it in the rice. Just like that. A lot of you guys might be shook that Japanese people eat raw egg, but raw egg is actually a very important staple in Japanese cuisine. We usually like crack raw eggs into ramen, crack raw eggs into rice. But the thing is, I would never recommend this to people who live outside Japan. Japan has successfully eradicated salmonella in eggs. The way they make eggs in Japan, it's close to impossible to get salmonella from eggs. A lot of you guys might think, oh my god, Stan, that's so gross. Bitch, you have no problem sucking a dick. Let's talk about that.
Back talk.
I'm actually really excited to get my first dose of vaccine today. I was thinking when you get your vaccine, you're supposed to be, you know, a little bit chill for the next few days. I have a dance practice tonight. Maybe I'm gonna have to skip. We'll see how I feel. Also, it's important to eat a very healthy meal before you go get your vaccine to make sure that your body is ready to receive those little pesky viruses. But yes, I'm just gonna fill out my form and go get the vaccine. Hi besties! So it's lunchtime. It's actually 3 p.m. I had a little bit of a nap when I came home. So for lunch, I got a department store bento. As you guys know, convenience stores sell bento. So it's very normal to get a bento from the convenience store. And I've done that a lot of times on my channel. Come on, I have a whole video dedicated to just doing that for a whole day. So today, I wanted to show you guys what a department store bento looks like. And usually for lunch, Japanese people would get a bento like this. I'm not that hungry, so I actually got like a smaller one. So let's unbox her. So as you guys see, there's a pattern with Japanese meals. It's never just like one single thing. There's always something, at least 2 or maybe 3. This, I literally don't know what it is, but they literally have like a special plastic container. Itadakimasu. Usually these types of bentos don't need reheating. I don't know what it is, but they actually taste really good even when cold. Oh, is this dessert? I don't think it is. This is tofu made out of edamame, I think, because it tastes very much like edamame. This has some sort of crab on top. This one tastes like crabs. Not that kind of crabs, bitch. A normal bento from a convenience store could be from 300 to, I would say, 600 yen. But these department store bentos could range from $20 to $100. So, you know, it's really for the bougie people. It's honestly usually like the old people getting these. There's always like really long lines of old grandmas trying to get these bentos. Also, isn't the box just so cute? It's literally pink. You guys remember how we got the vaccine? It was honestly so underwhelming. I just feel like in my head, because I've been anticipating for this moment for like months now. So when I went in, I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. So obviously I'm like building up this hype within me, just like inside my head. So like I just sat down. It was so quick. They just vaccinated me and they were like, okay, done. I was expecting more of a congratulations on your vaccination. You are finally vaccinated. Happy birth month. You are gonna slay the world. Oh my god, thank you so much. I would like to thank not only God, but also Jesus. But instead it was literally just like a, okay, done, bye. That was it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it's my birth month. Like, at least say happy birth month. Like, you asked for my birthday like 3 times before you injected me. Let's try to meet, Gochusasama deshita. The other day, someone messaged me about my thoughts on Japan core and just like Japanese aesthetic. It doesn't sit right with me if I'm being honest. Like, my culture isn't an aesthetic. And that's honestly all I have to say. Okay, guys, it's currently 5 p.m. and usually there's like a huge gap between lunch and dinner. So I usually like to have a little bit of a snack in the afternoon. And today I have a very, very exciting sponsor for this video. This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat. Oh my god, if you guys have seen my video, Japanese Snack Taste Test, this is basically the same company, but they have different snacks. The other one was traditional Japanese snacks, and if I know anyone who loves Japanese snacks more than me, is my mother. So let's call my mother. Mother!
Roll a check, helicopter pad, dropping off a body bag, money talk, guess I got to give it.
To the bone?
To the bone.
To the bang?
To the bone.
Mama, I have a surprise for you.
Nani?
Are you hungry?
Yes, very hungry.
Have you had lunch?
No lunch.
Why?
No lunch yet. だって集中したから。
What do you want for lunch?
これ。
This and rice?
Yes!
If you guys didn't know, Tokyo Treat is a monthly subscription box full of exclusive Japanese candies and snacks, such as Japanese sake-flavored Kit Kat, Sakura-flavored Coca-Cola, delivered straight from Japan to your door. It's literally straight from Tokyo. And there's a different theme every single month. This month's theme is summer. They have a little pamphlet that explains everything about each snack. Okay, since it's snack time for me and apparently lunch time for her, we're gonna start eating and show you guys some of the snacks here. This is actually really, really famous. I am so excited to try this mango Kit Kat.
ありがとう。いただきます。
いただきます。
ご飯に合う。
かけるしかないね、これ。
美味しい。こんな形で。
子供の時いつも食べてた感じする、これ。Everything is super iconic, but I love how they try to put as many limited edition products in each box. ママ、これもある、キャベツ太郎もある。This is so iconic. これさ、いつも食べてるんだけど。
そう、これすごい美味しいの。
She eats this all the time.
そう、I love this. いただきます。
No. This is my go-to snack whenever I go to the convenience store because I don't know, it doesn't make me feel guilty when I eat it because it has so much fiber and calcium. It's a star. Umaibo! Banana man. What does that even mean? It looks like a banana. This smells like what Japanese people think banana smells like, but my half Filipino ass, I don't think this smells like banana. Pocky but coconut flavor. My mom and I love this so much. My mom wants it. There's a lot of different kinds, but it's not like huge, so you don't get sick of it. You get to try out a lot of Japanese snacks, but you don't get sick of it, so you always get excited for like the following month's box. Summer limited edition Fanta. I love how they put drinks as well, and it's not just sweet. There's literally so much more iconic snacks that I used to eat when I was younger. So if you guys want one for yourself, please check the link in the description box. So like I said, we're gonna be choosing 5 people to win the exact same box.
私もいいの
Mama wa da ne.
ダメなんだ
So if you guys want to try anything that I've tried today, please check the description box for the guidelines of the giveaway as well. And thank you so much to Tokyo Treat for sponsoring this video and for all these amazing snacks. If you guys didn't know, I actually really like cooking, and for dinner, I want to show you guys my cooking skills. Bitch, when I was in university, I was making my own meals 3 times a day, so don't be fucking coming for me. Look at my mom's outfit today. I love the yellow. I'm gonna need to put on an apron. Mother! Help! Okay, so it's time for me to cook. A lot of you guys probably think, oh my god, you can't cook. Bitch, watch me. Today, we are going to make pork curry. The iconic golden curry. If you want to make Japanese curry, just look up golden curry and you'll be set. I am actually on a call with my little brother today. First and foremost, let me cut up all the vegetables. The meat is already cut up. Japanese curry is super common in Japan that they already sell meat for curry. Okay, as for the vegetables, we are going to have to cut it up. I don't understand why they have to put a single carrot in a plastic bag. Go wash the pan. Do you guys know about Paris syndrome? Do you notice the over-romanticization of Paris by Japanese people? Or like just France in general? Yeah. Japanese people love France, huh? If you guys have ever been to Tokyo, you guys would know that almost every store is named in some sort of French word. Paris syndrome is basically an intense form of culture shock wherein a Japanese person, okay, I need to be careful with the knife, wherein a Japanese person who loves France so much goes to France for the first time and experience a very severe form of disappointment. Symptoms of Paris syndrome include delusion, anxiety attacks, excessive sweating, and dizziness. And apparently this is literally medically proven. Isn't that insane? Like, imagine a Japanese person saying like,
Oh my god, I love France so much.
And they go to France and they are literally dying because they are so disappointed. And see, here's the craziest part. Apparently every year, 6 million Japanese people visit France. Every year, the Japanese embassy in France has to send back around 20 people back to Japan because they experience severe Paris syndrome. It's honestly so funny to me. And apparently the Japanese embassy in France has a 24-hour helpline. And it's so weird because like Paris syndrome is almost exclusively felt by Japanese people only. Japanese people need to chill. It's time to get your pot and we are going to cook the meat a little bit first. This is usually what Japanese people eat for dinner. Something very like hearty and just very, you know, ooh, stew, curry, ooh. You know, that vibe. When your meat turns from red to white, that's when you add the vegetables. As you know, okay. I think I could have done that better. I'm gonna have to pick up some vegetables off the floor. This is gonna be so yummy, you dumb bitch. Alexa, play Ain't Shit by Doja Cat. Now, you know you're an adult when you start simmering food. And that's when you fucking know you're cooking. I'm actually just going to do my homework while my curry is simmering. Alexa, shut up. So what I would do is put in the curry roux. It looks like this, a little bit like, you know, something we're very familiar with. I'm so excited to eat it. Mitame wa dou?
Very good.
Very good. I'm actually a really good curry cook, so don't even come for me. Itadakimasu.
いただきます。美味しい。もう美味しい。
美味しい。何点ですか
10。見た目もいいし、材料の柔らかさもちょうどいいし、味もいいし、もうパーフェクトじゃん。パーフェクトじゃない？
Japanese people usually make a lot of curry and eat it for a week. The older the curry is, the more delicious it gets. Japanese curry restaurants actually make a huge batch at the start of the week and will use that for the entire week.
持ってきちゃった。
Okay, you guys, so we're just gonna finish eating dinner. So I want to know, which meal do you think you would want to eat the most? Personally, my favorite meal of the day is actually this, because I made it myself from scratch. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell. This week's shout out goes to... Thank you so much for always loving and supporting everything I do. If you guys want a shout out on my next video, please leave the curry emoji. If you guys want to follow me on my daily life, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at worldofxtra and her at worldofmama.
Yes, please.
If you have any video suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. I love you so much, and I appreciate you guys here every single week. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!